Do divorced parents cause misbehaved children? The reason I was interested in this question is because I am a child of divorced parents. To my knowledge, I never had any severe behavioral issues that led me to display a behavior that was not appropriate at my age due to my parents' divorce. I wanted to look further to see if this was the case for all children, depending on the environment or other aspects that may affect the outcome of their behavior. The real-world relevance has so many aspects to it. It could be unique to everybody in their own way and what they went through personally. To sum it down, I would say the biggest relevance this has, coming from my experience as well as the research I have done, is adjustment. Adjustment is a broad term, but I always felt a common theme while doing my research of the constant trouble of adjustment. It is something we cannot avoid, but will always be there with us throughout our lives, no matter what obstacle we go through. For the first out of the 4 articles we had to do reflections on, I did mine on the article titled Emotional and Behavioral Problems in Young Children with Divorced Parents. This article focuses on the study of links between divorced or separated parents and emotional and behavioral problems within children ages from 2 to 4 years old. They conducted an experiment holding 2,600 children. The study shows that 4% of parents divorced before their children reached the age of 2 to 4 years old, and 3.4% of the parents had divorced recently. Especially behavioral problems in the children at ages 2 to 4 years were more likely in families with lifetime divorce. This association weakened after the adjustment for relevant children and family characteristics, indicating that this association may be partly due to the confounding factors such as gender, child's age, parental education level, ethnicity, and family size. An explanation is that the children had been exposed to the negative consequences of divorce in the small amount of time. Young children's behavioral problems were more likely in families with lifetime divorce, but emotional problems were not. This just confirms that divorce is a stressor for the children. The second article was Styles of Conflict Resolution and Cooperation Between Divorced Parents, Effects on Children Behavior and Adjustment. The article highlighted the behavioral effects of a child based on the custodial situation with the parents and the effects of how the parents would argue when married. During the studies, there were many variables conducted and gave us a preview of the results of how all the children were affected. A correlational analyst revealed significant association between the level of inferential cooperation and the quality of one of the parent-child relationship in each family type. In divorced families, the level of cooperation was significantly correlated with non-custodial parent-child relationship, but not with the custodial parent-child relationship. Higher levels of cooperation between the divorced parents were related to better relationships between the child and their non-custodial mother in father custodial families, and to their non-custodial father in mother custody families. In 2-parent households, cooperation between parents were significantly related to the quality of the mother-child, but not to the father-child relationship. This means that children may learn that the way to resolve a disagreement with a peer is to be verbally or physically aggressive, or to simply just avoid the conflict completely and walk away from another child and or an adult to withdraw completely from any social situation in which conflict may arise. Perceived psychological separation of older adolescents and younger adults from their parents, a comparison of divorce versus intact families, was the third article that I analyzed. The study is trying to extend the research that has already been proven regarding adolescents in specifics to the separation from their divorced parents, as well as intact families. 160 adolescents and young children from a pool of divorced and intact families did a packet of questionnaires, including the personal data sheet, student adjustment to college questionnaire, goal and stability and superiority skills of the family ability, and cohesion skills revised in the attributional style questionnaire to address the impact of divorce on adolescent and psychological separation from their parents. Results from the study showed that the adolescents chosen to participate from the divorce group were just as adjusted to their college lives as their comparative group of intact parents. For my fourth article of reflection, I did the article titled Early Parental Divorce Across the Life's Course, Parent-Child Relationships, women drinking, and mental health. The study examined the effects of early parental divorce on many perspectives of parent-child relationships regarding support, contact, alcohol consumption, depressive symptoms among adult children. Specifically, a lot of studies have been shown that divorce has impacted children's well-being, but some studies have examined long-term effects of parental divorce on adult health. The experiment began with 3 waves of data from the American Changing Lives Panel survey in the U.S. that was being used. The population being examined on in the individuals who have experienced parental divorce when they were younger than the ages of 16. In the experiment, they used people who have experienced parental divorce and compared them with people who have had both parents and further analyzed. The results suggested that the relationship between parental divorce and multi-dimensional perspectives of family relationships, alcohol use, and depressive symptoms all had influences on the relationship. The evidence shows parental divorce is a significant childhood stressor that may have effects on individuals' health and social relationships. Trying to come up with the defiant answer for something that is so complex like this topic is difficult. I don't think that there could be a word or even a couple words to perfectly value and fit the emotional damage as well as the physical damage in some scenarios that this can cause. Too many possible outcomes, cause, and effects can be the main priorities of the emotional stunt that parental divorce can have on children. In some cases, parental divorce can lead to misbehaved children. However, in other cases, it cannot. Many factors go into the outcome of parental divorce, and it does depend on the circumstances.